We had sailed almost all around Mallorca by now, and had ended up in the northeastern corner as our last outpost. It truly felt like another place. Here we found more goats than people. The nature was amazing, and as the sun shed its last rays of light over the mountains, the bay looked like liquid gold. We knew this was going to be our last night at Mallorca, but we didn't yet know how lucky we should be it was. We had a lovely stay in Mallorca, and our original plan was to go to Menorca from here, but there is a storm coming up, and we will take a chance to sail to the mainland today, because I think otherwise we will be stuck here for at least a week, and then it will take several days for the sea to calm down. So it ain't gonna be any Menorca for us this time, so maybe another time. But we had a really great stay here, and the last bay we went to here was super beautiful. We had the perfect night here yesterday, so it's not as okay living, and we look forward to go to the mainland of Spain again, and then eventually also head back to France. We motored out of the really calm bay for 100 nautical miles sail north instead of the short jump east, a decision that made us ditch the most violent storm of the year, with hurricane-force winds that hit the island 2 days later and caused massive destructions. Good morning and welcome to Badalona in Spain. We are back at the mainland, and we have a bit of a weather. I definitely don't want to complain about the rain, because this is the first rain we had in over 2 months, I think. But we are gonna stay here for a while to wait out a storm that's gonna pass north from here, hopefully pass north from here. We would have wanted to go further up the coast, but chose this area as the forecast was predicting the worst weather to pass east and west of it, and here we should have mostly rain. And we're gonna take a chance to actually rent a car today, because we're not too far from Andorra, which is a country neither of us have been to, and it's not gonna rain there today. I think it's gonna be windy but no rain. So we're up pretty early, and we're going to take the train to Barcelona to pick up our rental car. We're ready to leave for Andorra. Now we were soaking wet in a car as we drove up the Pyrenees instead. Soon after leaving the city, we found ourselves driving through a gorgeous mountain landscape, while the rain poured and the temperature started to drop. Even if this has nothing to do with sailing, we like to share this tour as we found Andorra extremely beautiful. When reaching Andorra, the rain had almost stopped, and then we realized it was freezing outside with only 11 degrees. Andorra is one of the microstates in Europe, and only about 80,000 people live in the entire country that is mostly famous for ski tourism. We have arrived in Andorra, and it was fairly easy just to drive through the border. And the rain has finally almost stopped, so I think we're gonna check into our hotel and have a walk in the view. The surroundings seems super nice. We're gonna stay there. We booked a kind of fancy hotel for once, but look at the mountains around. It's pretty. I think we're gonna enjoy. I think we didn't quite find the trail that we were looking for, but we're out in the forest and it's a decent view over Andorra. We thought of taking the ski lift up that mountain, but it's closing within an hour, so it won't be time enough for us. The first time since we arrived in Andorra, we have some sun, and it's really beautiful everywhere. The views we have, they are stunning. It's just incredibly massive mountains, and it's so lush and green. I show you around a bit. Like, look at the mountains and the small pretty houses. Look at this view. It's so pretty. It's like an Alp village. We're actually going to take the car to save up some time because today is the famous, we didn't know this, but it's the famous bike La Vuelta bike tour. So every road is going to be blocked in Andorra from 3 o'clock, and we have some more places that we want to see. So we're going to take the car to be a little bit quicker to the places we want to go. But it doesn't matter that much. It's a really nice hotel. We really enjoyed the stay. Yeah, preparation of all the roadblocks that's gonna come later. I think this is about the biggest happening of the year, and we're probably the only one trying to escape it. But it's not only the La Vuelta, it's also, I think, the World Championship in mountain bike this year, and I think they actually start from the point where we're going up with a cable car now. So maybe we'll see a little bit of it, but we're not too much into biking, even though we like sports. Okay, that didn't go as planned, so they only have like a day pass for the mountain bike park, which is, I mean, it would be 50 euro for both of us to just go up to the mountain. But there is another place where it's free to go up. This is where they all will finish up later today, and if we would have known, we probably extended our stay here to see it, because it's you can see it's a lot of people, a lot of cars, so I think it's going to be a fun moment even in the rain. So they finish up pretty high. To avoid the roadblocks, we had to get in the car, and we decided for another way out, leading us towards the French border. Almost every viewpoint was already closed, and we found only a few places to stop, but all you need was really to drive along those roads for incredibly beautiful sceneries. Once out of Andorra, we were still in the Pyrenees with the chilly mountain air, although the sun now gave some warmth, and we decided to make a last stop before going back to the sea, where Tilda was waiting for us. If you liked this episode, please give it a big thumbs up and subscribe to the channel if you haven't already.